Hi everybody.
Hi.
It's Mia and Michelle at Gray Family Farm. We are outside today. It's a little chilly, so we're both wearing sweaters. But we are already kind of mapping out our 2021 garden. We have all of our seeds laid out, all organized by the type of plant. And we kind of wanted to go over what we're going to start with in 2021. I think the most exciting thing is like the actual plans for the layout of the garden is changing so that we can accommodate all the extra goodies that we're going to build. So this is what we did for 2020. So we are working in a 75-foot by 15-foot run. We built a chicken coop, which is right behind Mia. Here, right there. There. So there's the chicken coop. So this would be like way back there. This would be closest to us. And we had 5 garden beds. They're all 8 foot by 4 foot. This is like the original plan of how we set up the garden. We have one little arch trellis in between these two. But there's a lot of usable space right now. The chickens are kind of free ranging in all this area. The first thing that we definitely decided to do for 2021 is move this garden bed right here. Since it's so close to the chicken coop, we were having a hard time getting through there. So we actually already moved this, and we've moved it over here and started building our garden beds for 2021. But this allowed us to do, let's see, tomatoes, herbs, lettuces, more tomatoes. Let's see, this one has peppers. What else was in there? That one had watermelon, and then this last one is the one that we recently added. And this one has like leafy greens. We tried doing squash in this one. Those all got taken out by vine borers, but this has leafy greens and some tomato plants right now.
Oh.
And we have broccoli in this one right now.
And peas.
And our peas, yep. So we are still growing and experimenting in our zone. This is the first time we've grown a fall garden, so we're learning, experimenting to see what's going to last and what won't last. So for 2021, again, the chicken coop's way in the back in that back corner. We moved the bed that was over here. We're going to add another one on the end because we have plenty of space here. And we're going to do basically like a wall of beds towards the bottom. They'll still be the 8x4 size, but they'll just kind of be connected. We'll put them back to back over here and then move our compost. Right now it's by the chicken coop. We're going to move it down here because we actually have like a seating area over here, and I don't know, I just would prefer not to have the compost right where we're sitting. Every now and again it does get a little stinky, especially since we're putting the chicken manure in that. So we're going to move that down towards the end so that we can sit here and not smell that. Alright, so that's our plan for 2021. That doubles our garden space at least. So we'll have lots of room to grow things. Another thing that we may be doing is pushing the chain link fence that covers our garden and keeps the dogs out. We might be pushing that out another 10 to 15 feet, and if we do that, then we can like quadruple our garden space, which would be really, really cool. Alright, so we're going to start today's video. We'll just be covering like our cooler weather crops, things that we're going to plant pretty early in the year, and then we'll be able to harvest like right after the frost, pretty soon after the frost, the last frost happens. And then we'll do a follow-up video, and it'll have all of our like spring and summer crops, the ones that are needing a little bit more heat to mature. Alright, so we'll go over what we have grown and what we are going to grow. Okay, so for leafy greens, these are things that we've already grown, one of them being arugula. We did grow that. It went to seed really quickly because we planted it too late. It had already gotten too warm. So we will try that again. We'll probably plant it earlier in the year when it's still colder so it doesn't bolt so quickly. Some romaine lettuce. We had that. Again, we were able to harvest from that, but I do want to do it a little bit sooner. I think we'll get more out of each harvest if we do that. some Dwarf Blue Vates Kale, some Scarlet Kale, and some Red Russian Kale. We actually have all of these growing right now. We did grow them, some of them in the spring, and we did get a pretty decent harvest off of those, but I'd like to grow them again. We do eat kale fairly frequently, so I'd like to have that available to us. And then last but not least is something we grew, Yodfa broccoli. We grew it, but our chickens got to it, so we were never able to harvest it. So I'd like to grow that again. So you can talk about ones that we haven't grown yet.
So we haven't grown, I don't know how to say this. How do you say that? Is it just normal lettuce?
Lettuce mesclun. It was a free package from Botanical Interests. Just it looks like maybe a butter lettuce mix. It's got a little bit of everything. So that's that one.
We also have Parris Island lettuce.
Looks kind of like a romaine lettuce.
It's a free seed from Baker Creek.
Yeah, I think we grew this. We tried growing this, but it didn't actually germinate. But we started the seeds in the summer. It was too hot, so we're gonna try it again when it's cooler.
Long Island improved Brussel Sprouts.
Another one that we started when it was too hot, so we're gonna try that again because I love Brussel sprouts.
And my all-time favorite, artichokes.
Yeah, she's not kidding. All of our kids love eating artichokes here, dipped in butter. Dad does it with mayonnaise.
It's actually pretty good with mayonnaise.
I like the butter.
Tried it.
I have, but I would prefer butter.
But it's green globe improved and purple of.
I'll just show it to you guys.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that, but yeah, I'm super excited to grow that.
But that's a plant that it kind of takes a couple years to mature. So you may not get any next year. I'm not positive. Okay. All right, so those are our leafy veggies that we're doing. All right, so things that we've already planted in our garden already for peas. We have sugar snap peas growing right now. We haven't harvested any. I'm really hoping they make it through the frost. It is frost hardy, so maybe it'll survive. They're growing up the trellis right now. They're just kind of slow growing, but we're in the part of the year where the days are getting shorter, so you have to, even though it says it'll mature in 100 days, when it's the latter half, if you're doing a fall garden, you have to plan for a little bit extra because the days are getting shorter, so it takes longer. And another one we are growing, we have harvested off of this one, is the Blue Lake Bush Bean. These are from Baker Creek. We really liked those. And
I keep yawning.
It's okay. It's early. So we will grow the bush bean again. We talked about it in our last video recapping 2020 that we'll grow these in front of a trellis. So next year we'll probably plant a row of these and then a row of what Mia's about to show you, which will climb up the trellis. So we have lots of green beans because we do eat green beans pretty frequently. So
yeah.
Show them.
These ones are Kentucky pole beans.
Kentucky Wonder pole beans.
And they just look like green beans. And I hope they're good.
They might be pretty similar to these Blue Lake bush beans, but obviously they're the climbing variety. Alright, last but not least are our root vegetables. Radishes. I have Pink Beauty radishes and China Rose radishes, both from Baker Creek. They're growing right now. We've actually harvested some and we roasted them for the first time for Abby's birthday party, and they were really good. Did you try any?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like sweet when you roast them, which kind of blows my mind a little bit. You can still taste that they're a radish, but they're not like harsh and bitter like a radish usually is. All right, so Danvers 126. We have 2 packages of it. We've only used some from this packet, but I want a ton of carrots next year because we eat it whenever we do like roasted chickens or sometimes pot roast.
Not our chickens. We don't want to eat our chickens.
No. we're not sure if we're ever gonna actually eat our chickens because they have names and it's just too weird. So I got a lot of those. Scarlet Nance carrots. I don't know if we are growing this one.
It doesn't look like it's open.
Oh, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. I'm not sure. But no, I don't think we're doing these ones yet. But more carrot seeds. New Kuroda. We do have these growing out in the garden right now. Let's see, Cosmic Purple carrots and Black Nebula carrots. So these are all from Baker Creek that we just got, or that we just spoke about. So those are our carrots and our radishes. And then Mia's going to talk about what we have for sure not grown yet and we are going to grow.
All of these are kinds of onions. So we have Gabriella onions.
The Gabriella onion, that's from Botanical Interests.
This one's from Baker Creek. It's an azalea Craig.
Oh, Ailsa Craig onion.
Wait, there's one that's not an onion. Didn't see it.
Ailsa Craig onion. It looks like it's a really big onion, and we definitely eat a lot of onions here. So,
I think this is pronounced Tosca onion.
I think it's Tosca onion.
And then last one are not onions, they're potatoes.
Clancy potatoes. I just want to grow potatoes. I'd prefer to start them with like eyes from potatoes, but I got these as a backup. So those are our root vegetables. So lots of carrots, lots of greens, lots of beans, potatoes. Yeah, so those are what we're doing for our cold weather crops. We're going to do another video shortly after this one, and we will talk about our warm weather crops, and then we'll do a whole nother video for our flower garden, which is a totally new thing to us, so very exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have anything that you're growing that you would suggest that we try in our garden, we're in Zone 7B in North Alabama. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you're growing or where you prefer to get your seeds from.
Or go to her Instagram. I'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, so we do have Gray Family Farms Instagram, where I do try to post there something every day, whether it be a video or a story, something. So I'm pretty active on there. But yeah, I can't wait to see what you guys are growing. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope maybe this gave you some ideas. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye!